Do you want to gain 300 to 400 active subscribers? Do you want 400 to 500 views per video? I'm telling you, this series is going to get you these kind of statistics. If you want to join this series, you're going to have to watch the entire video. I know it's a pain, but you got to do it. I'm helping you out. You got to do all the steps. You got to watch everything just so you can get in this series. And so yeah, let's get started. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Innovation, and today I have some very exciting news. I'm starting a shout-out series. Yeah, so I'm going to keep playing that stupid music with those transition titles. So this is how it's going to go. I'm going to do this introduction. I'm going to introduce this series. I've never done it before. I'm going to say why I did it, why I'm doing it, why I'm helping you guys. I'm telling you all this stuff. Okay, so you got to know the background info. Then I'm going to tell you how it works, and then I'm going to get into what you got to do it. Don't skip to the end where I tell you what to do to get in this. You're not going to get all the information. You're not going to be able to get in this series. Dude, there's a reason why. You got to trust me. Just watch the full thing. Okay, so why did I start this? I made a video 3 days ago about Shoutout Sundays being cancer. I made a rant on them. And I really hated the idea that they kept tricking kids into joining their series by spam commenting them and telling them to join their series and they'd get a shout out. And they'd always tell people be active and then I'll give you a shout out. Like, come on, dude. It's not the right way. They're only giving gain to themselves. All the subscribers that go to the people's channels are inactive. This series is going to give you all active subscribers and you're going to get a lot of them. I know I'm making these claims right now, but I'll prove it to you in a couple more slides. So why am I helping you? What am I getting out of this? The only thing I'm getting is that if this series blows up for some reason, which it's not, people always overestimate what's going to happen. It's just going to stay the same, like 500 to 600 views that I get, and there's not going to be much of a gain for me. This is mostly for the people out there who've been watching me, who've been doing good on YouTube, who've been creating good content, who need that initial boost to get to their goals for this. You could actually blow up if you start out well. So this will probably help out a lot of people out there. So I'm just doing it basically just to be nice. Like, there's not really a reason. I'm just being nice. So yeah, I don't see that pretty often. So yeah, that's basically why I'm doing the series and why I want to help you get your goals. So yeah, let's move on to how this thing is going to work and what's the proof of getting all these active subs and stuff. Okay, so how is this series going to work? How are you going to gain 300 to 400 active subs? How are you going to get all this stuff? Well, I thought of a great thing, okay? There's going to be one shout out per video. So one shout out per video, what does that mean? They're just going to, I'm going to give the shout out and you're gone? No. It's going to be more like an interview. So you're going to go over a Skype call. You're going to be recording yourself. I'm going to be recording myself. It's going to look great in a video. People are going to enjoy watching this. They're going to watch the full thing, right? They're going to learn all this information about you. They're going to watch a bunch of stuff happening. Then, in the end of the video, they're going to go and subscribe to you. See, I got a bunch of active subs. They love this channel. They comment all the time. They just check my videos. There are so many active subs. You guys are great. And all those people, I could guarantee you, all those people, like the 200-300 comments I get, all of them are going to go sub to you. I'm going to give you one big shout out, and it's going to be like once per month. This series is going to come out once per month, one shout out, one interview, and it's going to be just a big fucking, like a huge shout out. If this video gets like 800 to 900 views, right, you'll gain at least half of the subs because this is going to be just a giant shout out for you. And all those people are going to go, I'm going to put your link everywhere, all over the fucking video. You know, you're just going to get all these subs. And I can guarantee you they're going to be active too. Because they're going to be watching you. They're active on my channel. I'm only giving this shout outs to the good content people. Content that's going to be as good as mine or better than mine. People are obviously going to watch it if they watch me. Okay, so how does this series work? I just explained to you the proof of how you're going to get that many active subs and why you should join this. How is it going to work? Okay, so we're going to basically I'm going to have a camera like the same spot over here. You're going to have the other person that's going to be interviewed is also going to have a camera somewhere. And I might have a second host that's just there like a third wheel so it's not awkward sometimes. And he's also going to have a camera. I'm going to be cutting to the clips where the people are talking. So I'm talking right now, I'd cut to this clip. So if someone else is talking, I'd cut to their clip where their camera's recording them. It's going to be a pretty cool idea. And then I just interview them. I talk to them about what their channel is. I get their channel description out there. And then after interviewing them, we might do, it's going to be like fun and stuff. It's not just me sitting there, oh yeah, what do you do for your channel? It's not going to be stupid like that. Like, probably like, I could compare it to like a talk show. Basically, you're going to be talking like that, interviewing, it's going to be fun. And then I'm also going to do some sort of like activity after that. Like, I could do a 1v1 in Call of Duty against a person. I could do some challenges, like Bean Boozled challenge, push-up challenge, I don't know. Something like that. I do it against the person, and it'd just be for fun, just so it's entertaining for everyone out there. And it's going to be a pretty awesome series. That's how it's going to go. We're going to have a rehearsal probably too, 1 week before, because I've never done this. I don't know how it's going to go. I want to make sure that it's smooth so I don't have to sit here for hours recording. It's just 1 hour and bam, we out. Or less than that too. So yeah, that's how this series is going to work. And now I'm going to talk about how you can get into this thing. Yeah, so basically what you're going to see now is the intro to the video. I'm going to have an intro. I always have intros in every series. You see my Monster School series, there's a Minecraft intro. This is going to have its own intro too. Take a look. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is the requirements you have to do in order to get a shout out and get in this series. So the first one is like and subscribe and be active and let me spam comments to you. No, I'm joking. Well, the first requirement is that you have to have a camera and you have to make a Skype account. If you don't have your own camera or if you can't record with your iPhone or something, like I'm recording in my video, like earlier I was recording and I put it right in front of me. If you can't do that, then just don't sign up. Get out. Get the fuck out. Like, why are you even here, bro? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop joking around now. So basically there's 2 ways to get a shout out. One of the ways is you have to be an OG subscriber. And my definition of OG isn't just coming from like 200 subs, bro, and that's all. No, you gotta be here and you gotta be active, and you had to have, and it's not you have to be. You had to have been active, and you had to have watched my videos and commented, and let me know that you were here before I make this video. If you can't start doing it now, that's too late. If you were here and you're watching my videos I've been watching, all you gotta do is write a comment down below saying, am I an OG subscriber, Inhibition? If you think you are one, use your own judgment. Have you been here? Have you been active? And have you been a good subscriber? So just ask me in the comments below. And if I say yes, then you can pretty much get a shout out. You just have to wait in line for your turn. Okay, so if you're not an OG, right? You can't, I say you're not an OG if you ask, or if you came at 200 subs and you just saw a shout out in the title, you clicked the video, you just want to shout out, you're view hungry, then there's still a chance for you to get a shout out. but it's going to be way more difficult. Okay, so what you got to do is you got to follow this rubric right here. Okay, so let me talk about the rubric. So the first category is originality, which is basically just have your own original content, don't copy anybody. And the second category is creativity, which is different than originality. And then you have creative ideas. Like I made a Monster School series, which nobody did that before me. It's original and it's creative. So you could have something that's original and not creative. It could be boring or it could be stupid, but creativity is going to be a part of this. Okay, so the third thing is good quality, basically just meaning that you have really good edits, or if you don't have good edits, you have a good plot. Like, let me show you an example of a Minecraft good video would be like this if your editing style. Or a plot, just make a good storyline to your video or something if you don't know how to edit that well. If you have a Call of Duty video, you're making a sniping montage or something, do it like this. Are you ready? You know, make the sick edits like this, not just like some normal video with a stupid music on it. Make something cool, something new, something creative. So yeah, I'm gonna be choosing people like that. Also, the last category is organization, where your channel just basically is organized, not just random shit posts everywhere randomly and stuff. You have some like organization, upload schedule, something like that. So yeah, so if you meet all those requirements, you're gonna leave a structured comment down below. Don't write it yet. Let me tell you something first. Before you start writing it, I have to tell you how to write it too, because it's got to be structured. So if your video is amazing, you meet all the requirements, you do everything properly, you can get a shout out. You just have to leave a comment below, and in your comment you have to write, "Inhibition, I want to enter your shout out series. I think my videos meet your requirements, so could you please come check them out?" I'm going to review your videos, and when I approve, or if I approve, I'll tell you the next steps to start getting your shout out as a reply to your comment. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, I swear, is so you could be a host, you could be a second host. You saw Sergeant Soapy in the intro. You could basically be a second host, and all you have to do that is be an OG. So you could either choose to get a shout out or be a second host, because he might need to be replaced, because I don't have a feeling. Just make sure you can come to every episode, which would be on like Saturdays or Fridays, so you're free a lot, and be sure you know how to edit so that you can edit some rehearsal stuff. Maybe we might upload it on your channel and you get more shout outs than pretty much anybody else would. So yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do to join. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick overview right here. It's going to be visually easier now. So basically, if you fill these two requirements right here, that you have a camera, you have Skype, and also your lighting, so make sure your lighting is good and stuff like that. If you fill those two requirements, move on to the next category. This part you have to decide if you're an OG or if you're just here and you're new and you got to get a shout out that way. For the OGs, all you're going to do is write a comment in the comments section saying, "Am I an OG Inhibition?" And if I approve, you're going to choose if you want to be a second host or if you just want to get an interview and a shout out in one video. If you're not an OG, you have to follow this rubric right here. I already explained everything, so just go back if you don't understand it, or ask me in the comments. And then ask me in the comments below that structured comment. "Inhibition, I want to enter your shout out series and I think I meet all the requirements. Can I get a shout out?" If I approve, I'm going to mention the next step in a reply. And if I don't approve, I'll still reply, but you won't get the shout out. So yeah, basically it's easy as that. Don't put your comment yet. Continue watching a little bit more, okay? Basically, I'm trying to get this series copyrighted and I need a title. So I need a title that's original too. I put The Ultimate YouTuber. I don't know if that's good, because at the end I was thinking we could have like a fight between all the YouTubers, and I don't know. I'll explain it later, but Right now, I just need a good title, something original. Don't call it small interviewing small YouTubers. I can't get a copyright. So, yeah, just write that in a separate comment. And yeah, that's it, guys. So the last thing I want you to do, if you made it to the end of the video, type hashtag hype at the end of your comments so I know you made it this far. Oh man, just be watching all those comments down there without that fucking word. They're not gonna get a shout out. Only the people that made it this far will. And I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.